we change the game? Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? No pain, no gain. I remember the days when they used to have some love for a G, but now they doubt it. Could have been down with me.
Toutes et à tous, on se retrouve donc pour la deuxième partie donc de notre let's play sur Game of Thrones TellTale Games, et donc on va commencer la suite de le chapitre 2 en fait de l'épisode 1. Donc c'est là que nous nous étions arrêtés. Donc on se retrouve quand Gared Tuttle, en fait, après avoir tué deux gardes Lannister, on a choisi Lannister, excusez-moi, Bolton, et bien se retrouve chez lui, à Ironrath.
It's Gared!
Voilà.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Donc on est le neveu d'un mec important de chez... Oula.
Gared!
Voilà, c'est notre oncle.
I was too late. They were already dead. Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Donc on voit ici la famille Forrester. Donc Forrester,
soldiers
je vais le laisser parler.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Oula, c'est dégueulasse.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, maester.
Hop. J'essaye de nous recoudre là un peu.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Ah, ça serait mieux que de la couper.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Bah, ils allaient nous tuer de toute façon.
We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Je suis d'accord, monsieur le
These
ministre.
maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Hop, donc il faut ouvrir. Oh, c'est dégueulasse. Oh. Oh. Oh, c'est du propre. Oh, miam miam. On bouffait l'intérieur de la jambe, tu vois. Oh.
These are dark days, I fear.
Miam miam.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and
Se
betrayal.
fait défoncer là.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Il a genre 10 ans,
Although
le
he is
mec.
young,
Lord
and altogether unprepared to lead.
Ethan. Donc oui, la maison Forrester qui a été mentionnée dans les livres.
This might hurt a bit.
Donc il y a plusieurs choses qui sont faites de bois qui font, dont les portes de la crypte de Winterfell. Il y a aussi le coffre d'Arya quand elle le ramène à King's Landing. Et d'autres trucs qui sont faits de ça.
He's as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Oh là.
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ah, t'es caté, moi je suis un marcheur moi. Hop. Attends, mais si le mec il est arrivé comme ça avec une
Go
jambe
on.
défoncée,
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
enfin avec le truc qu'il m'a fait, bon on va aller voir le truc du Lord là. Hop, la chaise de Monsieur le Lord. Ah, bon, sûr qu'on peut pas la regarder de loin, il faut la toucher et tout. Une chaise. Une fenêtre.
The Ironwood Grove.
Voilà, les ferrugiers. C'est donc leur spécialité, ils font récolte de ce bois, c'est pour ça que toute la baraque est faite en bois, enfin majoritairement. Et c'est du bois très costaud pour les boucliers, et donc plein d'autres trucs, les portes de la crypte de Winterfell comme j'ai déjà dit. Voyons la tapisserie. Donc on connaît nous déjà Lord Forrester qui est
Lord
mort.
Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Il y a son fils Roderick qu'on a vu se
He
faire
was our
écraser par un
best
cheval.
warrior by far.
Donc après le nouveau Lord.
Ryan.
Ah non, qu'est-ce que je
Never
chalague?
easy being the fourth born son.
Le quatrième fils.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Voilà, Mira qui est à King's Landing, donc on apprend un peu en fait où sont les gens, donc les deux ils sont morts normalement. Lui c'est le quatrième, il doit être là. On nous a parlé de Lady Forrester aussi, qui est... Oh,
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me.
elle est
Treated
gentille.
me like I was a Forrester myself.
Et donc on a vu la meuf, la Mira, qui est à King's Landing. Asher...
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
ouais, ce serait plutôt lui qu'il faudrait.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Ah oui. Donc c'est lui le nouveau et ça c'est sa sœur. Donc voilà. Hop.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
Je regarde le seau. Miam miam. Il y a l'option de toucher ce qu'on peut en manger.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Non, on peut pas les manger. Alors, des herbes médicinales qu'on va carotter. Hop, regarde pas. Et
This might help.
hop. Il a rien vu. Et des bandages. Il va rien capter sur. Hop. On chapaka wachete chose.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Eh oui, t'inquiète, je gère. Alors, regardez.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Et va te faire foutre, j'ai pas envie de marcher, attends. On peut pas courir là. Oh là là là, regarde. Regarde, je dois te regarder marcher.
No,
Je suis
you see there?
derrière toi.
You're limping again.
Fine, really.
Regarde. Bon. Je vais te parler peut-être.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Alors,
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
d'accord. Quel nouveau lord on sait, il nous a dit que c'est lord machin.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Ah, connard. Bon,
Who
quel
is the
nouveau
new
lord?
Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Ah, bien sûr. Pourquoi demander? Bien sûr, bien sûr.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor, Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn. Yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his
d'être le
hands.
gentil méchant, le gentil
Which is
pas
rather
méchant,
frightening
le
when you
gentil
think about
gentil.
it.
Hop, que vais-je
What will
devenir?
happen to me now?
On va te
Excellent
couper.
question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Non.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on
Ah
this.
ouais, ah oui, parce qu'il sait pas qu'on est plus un écuyer. Puis-je voir
Can I see
Ethan?
Ethan?
Moi j'aimerais bien.
Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Il fait de la lutte, mais
Can I go now?
de
I believe your
lutte,
leg will be
c'est pas de la
fine.
lutte, de lutte.
Only time will tell, but
C'est un instrument,
Lady
mais tout
Forrester.
le monde s'en bat les couilles.
Welcome home, Gared. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Oh,
Gared, I heard what happened. Is it true?
oh, j'espère qu'on
Your
a le même âge.
family...
Bah la tienne aussi, meuf, hein. Ton père et ton frère sont morts, quoi. C'est chaud, hein.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
off to bed now. Hurry on.
Quoi, genre elle doit aller au lit? Mais elle a quel
Gared was
âge?
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
Oula,
You were
il
with
lance des
Roderick, no?
pics.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
Ah non, je croyais que c'était le Lord. Bon,
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband
et
alive.
comment ça se fait?
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Eh bien sûr, j'ai tout ramené, ma gueule.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you.
Je pense pas
Gared.
qu'elle puisse la
Of
porter,
course,
par contre, parce que
my
c'est
lady.
vachement lourd. hein.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The
pas
hell
faux,
with
c'est pas
Ramsay
faux.
Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his
Je
retribution.
l'ai pas tué, j'ai du
We're the ones
paintball.
that should be demanding retribution.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to
non.
be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Ah, c'est pas faux ça.
Gared has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
C'est pas
My
faux.
uncle's right. We need to be
Soyons
smart.
un petit peu.
Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Ouais, mais
So,
Dead Smart,
what's to be done?
Stark, c'était le meilleur des meilleurs. Top 1.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a
Sure,
boy who can
Lord
barely
Ethan.
hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Mais je
Duncan.
vais où, là?
The boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Bon, j'y je vais tous les niquer là, hein. Je vais niquer tous les marcheurs blancs et je reviens et je vais niquer tous les Bolton.
That settles it then.
Et voilà.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Et je m'en fous, moi je veux pas ton cheval de merde.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance.
Pas faux.
I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now,
Un cheval.
I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart,
Hello,
I know I'll see you again.
it's me.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, faut lui dire le Northgrove.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Eh ouais,
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
mais non. Je dis à personne.
This is important, Gared.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Ah bien sûr. Hein, et maintenant
From this
tu
day
m'envoies au
forward,
mur encore.
this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Ok, merci. Allez, ciao. Je m'en vais. Au revoir.
Iron from ice.
Iron
Iron
Fries.
from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Ah bien sûr. Bon. Allez, ciao. Voilà, je m'en vais. Personne n'en a rien à foutre. Ah si, eux ils en ont quelque chose à foutre.
Gared, wait!
Ah, j'en veux pas. Oh, je déconne. Merci.
Be safe.
T'inquiète, je gère. Genre le mec il lui a rien dit quoi, c'est même pas merci, c'est il prend, il sourit, il se tient. Allez. Et du coup, je pense que c'est ici que va se terminer ce deuxième épisode, ce deuxième chapitre, voilà. Donc on va s'arrêter ici pour ce deuxième chapitre de Game of Thrones TellTale, et donc je vous retrouverai plus tard pour le troisième chapitre de la saison, la troisième vidéo sur ce let's play. Bon, allez, ciao.